Weird, bizarre things they did in my high school, but it's true. Whatever. The only thing I could imagine that would be worse for this guy is if he actually wanted to be the drummer. Because then that would just be annoying. You know, you're out war, you're scared, you don't know what's going on, your enemy's 100 yards away, you're young, your gun doesn't work, you don't know what's going on. You got this over-anxious guy right beside going, yeah, okay, hey, you got enough gunpowder? Yeah. Got enough body armor? Jokes, boom, boom. Here we go! We're over here. Aim at us. There's the captain, there's the sergeant. Guy in the back, he's important. Over here. Bam! And that's where friendly fire started. But when I was in high school, I wanted to be an inventor. I actually did. I really wanted to be an inventor. And then I realized you needed to add. And I said, no thanks. But I did. And in learning about inventions and things, I learned about this invention called the chicken cannon. Anyone know what this is? What it is it has to do with airplanes. Now, before they put the plane in the air, they check the wings, the engine, the landing gear. Then they fire 40 dead chickens at the windshield. Pretty cool. Interesting fact, invented by a Canadian. So my question, how come we haven't seen the Heritage Minute? Mr. Johnson and Mr. Smith of the Royal Canadian Air Force are standing in an office. Sir, we just built the Avarera. It's great! What else do they do to make sure it can reach Mach 2? Shoot a chicken at it! Who was that? I believe it was Jenkins the janitor. Jenkins the janitor later went on to become one of Canada's greatest heroes. That's what I think would happen if you saw it on television. You won't. But yeah. And what's the problem? One of the other reasons I had fun in high school was because I played a lot of sports. A lot of time I was playing sports. And I played basketball by accident. The only reason I was remotely close to a basketball court is because the coach was my mum. And very awkward when that happened. Hey, Chappie, you made the team. Good for you. Your mom's the coach. My shorts are in a tree. It was very awkward when your mom's the coach, because she would come in every practice and start them the same way. She'd start them with laps, and she'd go, all right, everyone, come up. My mom's Catherine Hepburn, by the way. All right, everyone, come on and run, run, fast, fast, fast. And then I would come by and she'd go, oh, hey, honey, how was school? Hang on, got something on your face. Nah. Run, fast, fast. Hey, how'd you do on that test? You better tell me, because I'm going to find out, because I'm friends with the teachers. Hey, run. Oh, hey, a girl called for you, wondering what you were doing later. I said, studying, then bed by 9:30. Yes, I know it's Friday, and that's why for dessert we're having apple crisp. I love you. Very awkward having your mom as a basketball coach, because here's the thing, if I ever got fouled out of a game, not only would I have to sit on the bench, I also got grounded. Which is something I don't think happens much anymore. I don't think parents ground their kids anymore, because when I was a kid, last week, and I would get in trouble, I got sent to my room as punishment. But parents can't do that anymore, because kids have so many things in their room. They've got video games, internet, girlfriends, everything. It's in their room. It's right there. So I think the only way you can punish your kids is say, all right, you're in trouble, you're grounded. Come out of your room and spend time with the family. Without television, man, if I had television in my room as a kid, you'd never see me. I would be an old man just going, ha ha ha. Because I just would watch television no matter what was on. My favorite show, I think, at that point was Inspector Gadget. One of the greatest cinematic pieces of our time. It was fantastic. It was. The rivalry between Inspector and Dr. Claw. And they were just evil to each other, and it was terrible. But I'm sure it wasn't like that all the time. You know, I'm sure when the cameras stopped rolling, they hung out, did stuff together.
You want to go get some coffee? Go get some coffee. Two, please. Two. So, that's a nice jacket.
One frappe, cafe, nappe, chappe.
Yeah, that's us. So embarrassing.
But that was it. Television and cereal. That was my childhood. That was it. Cereal. Anything you could do multiple things with one hand is just, that's what I like. And I like cereal. I got some troubles with the mascots. I don't think they're very good role models. I'm not Cheers B. He's a jerk. Always racing kids for something he has access to 24 hours a day. Some superiority complex going up to 8-year-olds saying, "Hey, little pussy, what you doing? Nothing? Great. Why don't you race me for some delicious breakfast? I dare ya." Tricks Rabbit, drug addict. Doing anything he can for his next Tricks fix. Hiding behind bushes, wearing disguises, calling up old dealers. Then left up to small, innocent children to have an intervention for him and say, "Whoa, whoa. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids." Toucan Sam on hallucinogenics. Colored circles floating by your head? Yeah, I don't think so. Not safe. Especially with those 3 nephews he's got. Wherever the hell they came from. In the 50 years Toucan's been mascot for Loops, there's no mention of him having a brother or a sister. Nothing. So I don't know where these kids came from. Whoever they are, they should not be hanging around a bird that gives out bad advice. "Just follow my nose," he says. Follow my nose. Yeah, knowing him is probably down a thin white line with a rolled up dollar bill. I'm not going to do it. Away from me. But the thing that irks me is if you think about it, not all cereals have mascots. You won't think about it, but just think about it. They don't. Like Special K. Now, to me, a cereal with the word special in the title deserves something. Some mascot, someone of importance, someone like Forrest Gump. Hello. My name's Forrest Gump. People used to call me special. I say, special is, special does. K. Mama always said life was like a box of Special K. You never know what you know, you're gonna get Special K. So I had no girlfriends growing up, did you? Well, that was it. But the internet thing, the kids with the internet, oh, crazy. And you can do so much with the internet, so much. I learned something today from the internet. I learned that I'm not the only Andrew Chapman, despite what you might think. I'm not. There's thousands of me, just as there's thousands of you. And you all know this. Why? Because I know that each and every one of you looked yourself up on Google. And why did you do this? You thought you were there, but you're not. You know what is there? Porn. That's what's there. But yeah, the internet can be used for many different things, and dating is the #1 thing that people do now. They use the internet for dating. Weird. If you do it, awesome. But I'm just saying, I could never do it. Why? Because I could never picture myself dating someone named SpongeBob SquarePants 69. Just not someone you could bring home to me. But I see its importance. I really do, because you can date on the internet. It's fine because the dating game is hard. No one knows the rules and everyone fails, and it's terrible. And I'll tell you what, because for most of your life you're in school. Like for the first 18 years, you're like kindergarten, elementary school, junior high, high school, and you're like, hey, there's a girl 5 days a week, girl, boy, there's boys and girls everywhere, ha ha ha. Then for 4 years you're in college, and you're like, oh, there's a girl, there's a boy, there's a girl, there's a boy, fine. Then after you're done college, where'd everybody go? Where do you find them? And then you go to bars to find them, but the only reason you're talking to them is because you want to kiss them on the face, and they know this, and they don't talk to you back, and then you're just kissing yourself. But it's not, and people will do crazy things to attract the opposite sex. Just crazy, insane things. They'll just, smoking is still the #1 top thing because it's the best conversation starter. That's what people say. They say, it's the best conversation starter because you can go, hey, you got a light? Hey, you got a smoke? And then you kiss them on the face. And that's how it works. But people still smoke. Now, I don't smoke myself because it's physically impossible. But I just don't know. It confuses me. It does. It confuses me. There's a lot of things.